Hi, everybody. It's Michelle Mazzara, Luvafoodie LinkedIn Live. Welcome to a very special show today, midday on March 15th. I have my friend, YouTube chef Mick Brown from BBQ Rescues. We wanted to do something special this week, and so please welcome Mick Brown.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Mick. I can't really hear you with that mask on.
Well, I thought you'd feel safer if I wear a mask, no?
No, it's okay. You're in California. I'm in Minneapolis. You can feel free to take that mask off if you'd like.
Are you sure people feel safe without the mask? You
I
sure?
think so. I think so. Yeah, I feel safe. I
Okay.
feel safe.
It's
So
okay
go
if I put
ahead.
my glasses?
you
We'll go
can
with the
put
mask.
you can put
No?
your glasses on if you want, but please
But not
remove
the
that.
mask. Okay,
No.
okay, okay. I'll get rid of the mask. Okay.
So, Mick,
Hi,
welcome.
Michelle. How you doing?
Welcome. I'm good. We've
Good,
been
good.
friends for a few years now, haven't we?
Yeah, like I was saying, I started Barbecue Rescues around 2015, and you were one of our first sponsors. So we got together somewhere between 15 and 16 at the latest. So I think we're going on lucky number 7 years right now.
We are. We're both on 7. And
Yeah.
this is going to be the best year yet.
Oh, let's make it. Let's do it.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you're going to cook for us today, but you also did for me a really fantastic recipe and barbecue video about a week ago using Luvafoodie's Smokehouse rub, which is our new fantastic rub. Do you want to tell everybody what was in that recipe for those that didn't get to watch the video?
Well, actually, I'm about to show it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you. You didn't ask me how I was because I'm having actually a very bad day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you having a bad day?
Well, my former friend UC Smollett, the world calls him Jesse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, was he really your friend for real?
Yeah, I was actually his understudy when he
Oh,
was 11. He did this show on ABC called it's called On Our Own. You ever see that?
no. I don't watch a lot of TV, I'll be honest.
Okay.
But I do know who he is. You're bummed out because he's convicted?
Well, did you hear what happened today?
No, I haven't had the TV on. I work pretty much all the time with no music or no. What happened today? I thought he got convicted. I thought his sentence was like a few days ago.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, they sentenced him and then they put him in jail. And then it's just terrible because they put him in jail and he's getting threats from jail. Can you believe that?
From other inmates?
Yeah. Well, I don't know who. They don't know. It's an anonymous threat. And so he thinks he should be released. And I agree with them, for the next 3 months instead of because he's supposed to spend 3 months in jail. So I'm thinking, if they're threatening him in jail, which I've never heard of.
No, I think people. Well, I don't know. Well, let's talk about cooking because I try not to be political or
Well, I'm
share my
trying.
point share my point of view about anything political or controversial because that causes issues for Luvafoodie. So, but let's change the subject to be happy because you're on my show and you're going to cook.
Well, no, I was going to show you this. This is really interesting because I did a Google this morning. I'm trying to get it back. That's why I'm looking down. I'll put it up here so you can still see me.
Okay.
Just Google chef. You want to do it? Can you Google right now?
No,
Chef
I can't. I don't want to get out of Streamline, but I can show you everybody
Brown.
that 47-second video that I made on Sunday while you start prepping.
Um, yeah. Once you do that, it's almost up here. Here it is. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you click on Google. I don't
Hold
know
the
if you
phone
can read
towards
it.
your camera though.
But it's I Google Chef Mick Brown and UC Smollett, right? And by the way, everyone calls him Jesse. His name is really UC. That's what it was, at least when he was a kid. And then so at any rate, I was just standing, this is it right here. This is the picture.
Okay, what are you going to cook for us today, though, Mick? Because we only have a half an hour.
Right. I'm going to cook. See that?
Yeah.
Me and Jesse Smollett. See, I was just standing when he was 11. And I'm just so upset that people are threatening him in jail. But I mean, I hope it's not false because then he might have to go to jail again just for saying, that people are threatening him. But you want me to cook, right?
I would like you to cook. What are you going to cook for us today?
I'm gonna make the Smokehouse barbecue boneless rib recipe.
Oh,
What
great.
we've been talking about for a couple of, I mean, I just want to show you how easy it is because, we do these videos. People think we do take after take after take. So I'm going to do it live. We have
Okay.
half of it all right. So I'm going to do it right now. Let me get cooking. Can I get cooking?
Get cooking, and I'm going to talk about a promotion I'm doing while you start cooking.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So here in Minneapolis today, it's 46 degrees. For all of you that don't know what that means to all of us Minnesotans, it means summer's here. It's hard to believe it's only 46 degrees, but we get excited because we don't wait until it turns 75 or 80. That could be June, July, who knows? So I call it officially iced tea season, and Mick didn't know, but I actually launched a clean drinking iced tea line about a year and a half ago during the pandemic.
I didn't know that. So you don't advertise or what?
No, I do, but I don't talk about it during December, January, February in the dead of winter, but I do talk about it. So now it's officially iced tea season, and I'm feeling orangey today, so I'm drinking one of the favorites, the blood orange.
Right. Now,
So
now, does it have to be ice or does it taste good hot?
Oh, it tastes good hot. In the wintertime, people take the blood orange and they actually warm it up and put a little honey in it. But here's the deal. I have 4 black tea flavors. I've got Lemon Lovers, which is a black tea with naturally flavored lemon. And then my number 1 seller is Passion Fruit. It's a natural black tea flavored with passion fruit and orange. And no chemicals, no sugar, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, all natural. And what you do, Mick, is there's 6 large sachets in a bag.
Right.
Take 1 large sachet, you put it in a pitcher of water or an ice tea jar with 8 cups of cold water, and you brew it in the sun or near the sun. Actually, I have a sun jar right now on my deck on my patio table brewing with I'm making raspberry right now. But so this is really good. And the other reason I want to talk about this is many of you know inflation is way up right now. And the retail for these, okay, not including the cost of adding the shipping, but the actual cost of a bag is about $9.99 or $10.
That's cheap.
It's cheap. Now, let me tell you how cheap it is. When you there's 6 large sachets in each bag. Each sachet brews 8 cups. So 6 times 8 is 48. So there's
48 cups.
48 cups per bag. Now, if you divide that by $10, the cost per cup, do you know what it is? It's like 21 cents.
Wow.
So you can have a whole glass of iced tea at home for 21 cents. Now, I'm not going to name names, but if you go to your local coffee shop or a national coffee shop and you get anyone, it doesn't matter. You go to a national one, you go to a local one, you go to a regional one, and you get an iced tea to go or an iced tea to sit in this coffee shop. It's going to cost you, because I did it this week just to make sure that I was on point, because I like to be accurate. It cost me $4.05 for this much tea, a shot of iced tea with a glass of ice.
Wow.
Versus 21 cents to make at your house.
Wow.
So I'm having my marketing team, I talked to them last night. I said, do we have a question? Oh, sounds a great price. It's you. We are actually going to do an ad, a comparison where it shows the value, because most people don't realize, the cost per serving. And it's important to know this is what it's going to cost you, 21 cents a cup.
Okay, well, I had a question, okay?
Yeah.
So the one you said is passion fruit, and what else is in it? I'm sorry.
Okay, so I have 2 black teas, Lemon Lovers, which is an all-natural black tea with lemon, and then the passion fruit has black tea with passion fruit and natural orange flavoring.
Oh, so it's like tropical, like fruity.
It is, but it's not sweet.
It's citrusy. That's right, Bert.
It's really, really good. And then I have 2 caffeine-free ones that are made with green tea, and I'm drinking right now the blood orange, and I'm brewing the raspberry. The raspberry right now is on my deck. And the nice thing about the two caffeine-free ones, the herbal ones, is that if you have children, or if you're caffeine sensitive, which I am, after a certain point in the day, I can't drink caffeine because I get jittery. You can give this to your kids instead of giving them pop or something, that has caffeine in. You can brew the raspberry or the blood orange, and it's family friendly.
I'm sure it's like high energy. Just one second, I'll be right back. I'm about to start the first part, so if you can finish telling us where we can get this tea, I'll be right back.
Sure. Well, so the promotion is, so all of our iced teas, all 4 flavors, are available on, of course, luvafoodie.com, and that's luvafoodie.com, amazon.com, and walmart.com. So all 4 flavors. You can also buy them at Hy-Vee stores and some Kowalski stores if you're in the Twin Cities. But and they're hopefully going to be in more stores in 2022. We're hoping to expand. I came out with the iced tea line during the pandemic, and the buyers at the time were only focused on chicken, soup, milk, and toilet paper. So I didn't gain a lot of distribution when I came out with the iced tea line during a very difficult period of time. But the promotion I'm offering everybody today is, because I'm feeling very springy, and this is only going to last until the end of the day tomorrow. So it's from March 14th.
24 hours.
24 hours. You got it. So when you buy any spice from Luvafoodie, whether you buy it on luvafoodie.com or walmart.com or amazon.com, you get 2 spices per order. Okay?
Wow.
So you get 2 in a order. That's what it is. So the deal of today is if you buy 3 flavors, which would be 6 tins, okay? 6 tins, 3 flavors. I'm going to give you, it doesn't matter where you buy it on amazon.com, you can buy it on walmart.com, you can buy it on Luvafoodie.
All right, or you can just Google Luvafoodie. You get all your platforms there. But let me interrupt for just a sec, because I'm in the first part of my recipe. I want to get it done in half an hour. So I already put Worcestershire sauce. You probably saw. I just cut.
How much did you put in it? Can you turn the bowl towards the camera, and how much did you put in?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll bring it to you. Actually, let me do this first, and I'll show you the whole thing.
Okay.
So now I'm doing the Luvafoodie. So it was roughly about 2-3 tablespoons. I think I have maybe a pound of pork, and then right now they're looking more like rib tips, or more like rib tips today than like the skinny ribs, but they taste just the same. So I'll show you real quick.
And Mick, some people love the bones. You could make the same recipe with a flat of barbecue ribs with the bones.
Yeah, so you see that? This is like the it's a seasoned just like that. It's like lightly seasoned, but you can see the herbs on there, and the Worcestershire sauce just helps it stick and gives it a little extra flavor.
Yep.
So now I have an indoor grill. This is the one Emerald used to use. Remember Essence of Emerald?
I loved Emerald.
Yeah, it's like an indoor Gaggenau grill. So I'm gonna put it on the grill right now, and it should cook up like 5 minutes per side. So
yeah, it didn't. When I cooked it for my mom on Sunday, and I did it in the oven. I used your oven method. Because the pork ribs, the bites are so small, it does not cook long to cook pork. And here's the trick, everybody: pork does not need to be cooked well done. Did you know that, Mick? You probably knew that, right?
Well, yeah. So other white meat, I've heard somewhere.
Well, chicken needs to be cooked all the way through.
I hope so.
Yeah, but pork actually, it doesn't have to be cooked all the way through. I mean, pork tenderloin, for example, pork can get very tough and dried out if you overcook it. So
I'm prepared there for a minute. I didn't know you couldn't see me at the grill, so I'm still at the grill, but I'm doing it from the table.
That's okay. Yeah. So the nice thing about this recipe is that for people that really like the bone-in, they can make the same sauce with the Smokehouse Luvafoodie spice using bone, ribs on a bone.
Okay.
Right?
Well, you know what the thing is? I mean, I have a confession, okay? I don't know why, but since I've been making these boneless ribs, I question sometimes if like the traditional ribs are worth the effort. Do you ever think about that?
Some people like to chew on bones. They
I
really
know,
do.
but I know it's a tradition, but believe it or not, I haven't really catered like a party in like 2 years for some reason. I
Might begin with the word C.
I might have some people staying at home and wearing masks and stuff or whatever. So, I've been doing mostly is just private online lessons like you right now. If you're in your kitchen, we could be cooking together and you'll ask me any recipe and, we'll go step by step. And,
Right.
neat tricks like I can actually show you. I will in a second. I'll show you kind of a close up of them cooking. No one wants to see raw meat, so I'll wait till I flip them and you can see, the grilled side.
And
But,
have you made the sauce yet? Hey, are you gonna make the barbecue sauce for us
yeah,
now?
don't make the barbecue sauce while we're doing that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make the barbecue sauce. Because you know what Mick, what I really liked about the barbecue sauce was the sesame oil.
Yeah, it adds a really nice smoky flavor.
It was just a nice, yeah, it was a nice touch. I've made barbecue sauce before with both my barbecue lovers and my smokehouse rub. In fact, if anyone goes onto my website, you can um, see those recipes. But I hadn't put sesame lovers in there before, so that was new. That was a new learning for me.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite flavor, especially if you get the roasted sesame oil. That's really, really good.
Hmm.
It just has that smoky flavor already, and it's all natural. Unlike like sometimes they have like the regular liquid smoke, which I don't like that too much. I mean, it just tastes like bitter.
You don't need it when you've got Luvafoodie Smokehouse lovers. You don't need to add any
You
additional.
don't need to really, and
Not every,
the sesame oil just kind of kicks up the sauce a little bit,
right,
But it's good even without it. I mean, if you have no sesame oil, just still make it.
right.
So I put the barbecue sauce, the sesame oil, of course, some lovers.
I put about a tablespoon in now, because otherwise it's too. I mean, you don't want to taste ketchupy. Did you put enough in there?
Yeah, I might add a little bit more in a sec.
Yeah.
So if you notice, I did take the gloves off. I was doing pork, and this is at home. I mean, fortunately, I haven't seen the like headlines about mom kills cat family of 5 by touching, cross contamination with pork and chicken or something. Thank goodness. So people at home somehow survive all the things that we professional chefs have to put up with. We have to have certain temps. We have to, separate what we touch, where we touch it, and all that. I mean, at home
Right.
it's easy. So that's why I like cooking with people at home. I mean, I love my professional chef friends, of course, but cooking with people at home is, they're the real people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, when I do demos, you have to wear gloves when you're working with the public, or if you're doing it for other people.
I never see one at home wearing gloves. They're just like, why
Right.
should they touch everything?
Right.
So anyway, I don't need gloves for this. This is like I said. Usually, when you're doing pork or chicken, especially or any meat, it's good to wear gloves. But when you're just doing spices and that, there's not a big cross contamination issue, as you know. So,
Right.
I have a new recipe for you. You want to see it?
Sure.
I'm premiering this on the show. Okay.
Okay.
So this is. I'm calling it Smokehouse Ranch. Okay.
Oh.
You basically just take some ranch dressing. This is brand new. I just rushed back from the store with this, so I probably have a security cap to deal with. But just take like this ranch dressing.
You know what else? Hey, you know what else would be good if you took
Uh-huh.
if you didn't want the ranch dressing, but you were watching more of your caloric or low sodium or low health, you could use Greek yogurt.
Oh yeah, they actually have the yogurt dressing now.
Plain Greek yogurt. Yeah, not just the yogurt dressing, which I love to buy, but just plain. See, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take a plain Greek yogurt and I'll use one of my spices in it to make a topping for, say, potatoes or various things as a dip.
Right.
Like this would make a really good dip with the Smokehouse
That's what I'm
lovers.
making. That's what I'm making. I'm making a Smokehouse Lovers dip, which has never been done before. This is an exclusive. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And this is an exclusive, first time in the world that a Smoke Lovers dip has been created.
So are you adding mayonnaise? Is that mayonnaise?
No, this is light sour cream.
Oh, sour cream. Okay. Yeah, I buy the light sour cream.
Of course, I'll give you a bite there so you can see the ingredients. So it's the sour cream, the ranch, and of course the Smokehouse Lovers.
That's going to be
I
tasty.
like simple ingredients, and that's what I like about this, I mean, I have not stopped cooking since you sent it to me. You saw I ran out of my last one. So now I'm on my second jar.
And I sent you 2 more. I saw you have 2 now.
Yes, send me your backup. Thank you.
Yes.
So then you mix it up. You see that color? Let me do it up here so you can really see what I'm talking about. It's going to kind of turn pink.
Yep. Yep. I wish we had a taste-o-vision or a smell-o-vision, maybe, or maybe. Yeah, it looks good.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
What are you going to serve that with?
That's a good question. I've been threatening you for a while about making some barbecue chips with Luvafoodie. You remember? Remember I had my own rub years ago, but this year I'm using Luvafoodie for my chips. So I'm going to show you that right next.
Cool. He's a teaser. You're a teaser, Mick. So, yeah. So Mick has been doing cooking videos and home videos, and he's a personal chef for about 7 years, right, Mick?
Yeah, and my company's 11 years old. The Barbecue Rescues started in the 15. That was the year that, and I know I don't mention this all the time, so don't slap me, but that was the year that I won Food Network, Cutthroat Kitchen. I won Grill Master Champions, and it was like the very first barbecue themed show. So, I was just jazzed, and I won money. So I used the money to start Barbecue Rescues. So and it's a not-for-profit, of course. So that's why that started 7 years ago. But the actual company started 2011. So we're going on our 11th year anniversary now.
So who did you meet at Food Network when you were there? Did you meet Guy Fieri or Bobby Flay?
Oh, my idol, Alton Brown. I have been following him. Remember Good Eats when he used to do all these like experiments?
Absolutely.
Yep. And it was so like homegrown. It was like this big fancy studio production, And so that's where I got.
Are those potato chips, Mick? Are those potato chips?
Yes, these are potato chips. I use the Simply brand because they have less chemical. But I'm not advertising anything. I'm saying right now, the only thing I want you to buy today is Luvafoodie. Now, if you want to buy anything else you see.
Yeah. Oh, so that you're going to dip that into it's going to be like chip dip. Remember chip growing up? Did you guys ever eat chip dip?
Yeah, that's what I'm making, chips and dip. Exactly.
But there was a brand called Chip Dip.
Was it called Quick Dip?
No, when I was little, growing up, there was a brand. I believe it was a brand, and it was called Chip Dip. And it was like, a chip for dip, but it was a dip for chips, but it had onions in it, like little minced onions.
It had real onions in it?
Yeah, I think it had minced onions in it. And I remember when I was little and my mom would go to the grocery store, I'd say, buy some Chip Dip. Along with buy some Oreo or buy some Ho-Hos and buy some Twinkies. Uh-huh. This is when I was young.
I'm going to Google that sometime to see where
I think it was called Chip Dip. Maybe there was a brand. Maybe there was maybe it was Old Dutch or something. Maybe it had a national brand. I don't remember. I just remember we called it Chip Dip. And we would take our potato chips and dip it into the chip. And it was so good. So you're bringing back nostalgic childhood memories.
Of course. And that's the thing, tell you the truth, the last couple of years, no one's really, that I know, has been having a really good last couple of years, it's been rough. And this is really the time for comfort food, which is why I do the ribs. And now these are the chips I just did. Let me see if I can show you.
Did you bake them?
Yeah, I'm going to bake them in just a sec. I have the oven at 400.
Oh,
and they're really cool because they're nice and warm when they come out. So when you have guests and they have the cool dip and then they have the warm chips with the Luvafoodie spices on it, the Smokehouse, it's so good. I tried this other day and it's it's so good. I have to share this with Michelle. So right now I'm putting these in the oven. They only take 5 minutes literally because you put them in any longer than that, it is at 400.
Okay.
They'll start burning. So when the tips start burning, that's when you want to yank them out. So you'll see them 5 minutes. They'll be ready.
So you took just plain old potato chips and you sprinkled them with Luvafoodie Smokehouse Lovers, and then you roast them or bake them in the oven for 5 minutes?
Correct.
That is very interesting. I would not have thought to put potato chips in the oven.
Yeah. Well, I usually put them on my smoker, but yours today, I'm using the oven.
Uh-huh.
And like these are like kind of like said, this is kind of like the burnt ends kind of recipe for this. My girl's a little too happy. It's all live TV. Oh, I'm over here again. I'm sorry.
Yep.
This is
No, that's
all
okay.
live TV.
We can hear you.
So my
So
girl's
that's a
done. But I'm gonna show you one when I get a minute. And you can see.
how
So
do the ribs look?
like 5 minutes, and the chips will be ready, and the ribs will be ready, and we'll be ready to go. So
Okay. And
5 minutes, it's
Mick,
all done.
we've got an announcement to make. Why don't you come back while this stuff is cooking and tell everybody about our little contest we're gonna do
Okay. Well,
using
yeah.
we're gonna use a Luvafoodie sample packet that I'm going to mail people. This is a sample packet of our garlic lovers, our #1 selling spice. And what's the promotion, Mick?
Well, I was going to show you what I'm making. This is the
Oh,
rib. You can see the
oh,
how quickly it cooks like that, smoky. So, like I said, it'll be ready in 3 minutes, no problem. Last second, we're going to throw it all together. It's going to be amazing. But
it
go
looks
ahead. So, yeah, so just, it was our idea together. We're like, it's Memorial Day coming up. Everyone's going to be cooking. And I didn't finish telling you, but my thing about ribs is this, and it's no secret. You buy them, you have to trim them, then you have to marinate them for at least a day, maybe 2 days. And then when you smoke them, you have to smoke them for hours. And what's the purpose of smoking? To melt the fat, right? And then by the time you melt fat, and you've already bought these, they're like $7, $10, a pound nowadays, right? Whereas pork roast you can get anywhere from $3 to $5 a pound, depending where you are. And you go through all that trouble with the ribs, you put all the sauce on and all that, it goes just on the bones. You start eating, and you can barely get enough meat. You have to eat like 5, 10 ribs just to start feeling like you eat like 4 or 5 of these, and you're really feeling it. So you have to deal with the bone. You have to deal with the overnight marinade. You have to deal with the hours and hours and hours to cook. So they're less traditional, but they taste just the same. You made it. And that's why I took a beauty photo the last time, because when I made them last time, they went so fast, I couldn't even take a picture. So I'm making them again today. So, yes, about the contest, we're still inviting people to try making the smokehouse ribs, boneless smokehouse, get this right, the smokehouse barbecue boneless ribs recipe at home. They're going to make like a 3 to 5 minute video to show us, and the favorite one will get a cash prize, which you'll announce. And we're in between two spices right now. I can say it right. We're in between the garlic lovers and the smokehouse. Those are your two. The smokehouse is new, so that's the hot one. But the garlic lovers is just it's just been going. I think I did garlic lovers with, did I do it with shrimp or with salmon?
Shrimp.
Or maybe both. I did with shrimp, yeah. Yep. So, and that's like the biggest video with you. I mean, if you Google Chef Mick and Luvafoodie, that's what comes up, the shrimp video. With the
right. So everyone, what we want to see is a Luvafoodie cooking video, ideally using, it's going to be a surprise. I'm going
to get the chips now.
Yeah, get the chips. I'm going to send you a 4th ounce package of a Luvafoodie spice. It might be garlic lovers, it might be seafood lovers, it might be barbecue lovers, it might be Jamaican lovers, it might be smokehouse lovers. We want to see a 3 to 5 minute cooking video of you using our spice, ideally making a recipe that you could make Memorial Day weekend. So some people might like seafood kebabs, some people might like wings, some people might like hamburgers. So whatever the spice is, you decide what the video is going to be, and you send it to us, and there'll be a grand prize winner that we'll announce on May 7th. The videos have to be emailed to me in an MP format. You can email them to luvafoodie@luvafoodie.com. Once again, LUVAFOODIE @luvafoodie.com. And also, I need a recipe. I need what the recipe is. So I need the video file and I need the recipe. And then Mick and I will come back on May 7th and announce the winner. And we will share the winning video with all of you, and the winning recipe, and the winning prize. Does that sound like a deal, Mick?
Sounds like a deal. Okay, I'm playing right now.
Okay. And you're
Here's
gonna
the spice, the dip again. It always looks better with parsley. I'm
yes,
looking at this camera here.
agree. Always keep
So this is the
parsley.
dip, and the ribs are gonna come out. I'm gonna do the chips right now, real quick.
Okay. I think that's a key for anyone cooking. Always keep parsley in your refrigerator on hand because it is the perfect garnish no matter what you're cooking. If you're making a shrimp dish, a chicken dish, vegetables, hamburgers, whatever, a little green on the plate goes a long way. Once it gets to be warm here in Minnesota, all of us have our herbs, our gardens are growing, then you have more choices to garnish your plate. But right now, parsley is just a good staple to use. And it's very inexpensive. That's what I like about it too. It does not cost a fortune to buy.
Okay, so I'm here back. So here's your new recipe. I'm trying to get the camera angle right. I think this is here. This is the chips. These are nice and warm. They just came out of the oven, and
They
they
look
have
great.
these spices. I don't know if I go up, down, go up. Okay.
Just like angle it at the camera.
Up,
Like
there you go.
show it like this way.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
learning how to do this in the camera here. Okay.
Okay, now take a chip
Here's the chips and the dip together.
and then
Yay!
taste one. And
Okay,
then taste one.
I'm gonna taste one, of course.
Yeah.
So here's the chip. Where do you see the chip? Okay.
You see the chip.
And here's the dip. You
Yeah.
can see it. You put the chip in the dip like dip chips, and then you.
Oh, that looks so good. I'm jealous. Is it? I'm gonna make that recipe, even though it's probably not very heart healthy with those fried chips.
You know what? I use light sour cream. You can always get light ranch. Even if you're vegan, there's a vegan ranch you can get. There's vegan sour cream you can get. This is
How
so
about,
good.
hey,
I'm
Mick,
just
how about
eating, I'm
using
sorry.
that dip with vegetables? For those of us that maybe
Yes.
don't want the fat from the potato chips, even though I love potato chips, wouldn't that be great with carrots or celery?
Actually, I have another
Or
one.
jicama sticks? I love jicama.
Here's my friend. One sec.
Cauliflower, pea pods.
No, you aren't gonna believe this. But you know, my favorite thing to cook it with
Sweet potatoes?
yellow squash.
Oh, sure. Because squash
You
has
cut it
very
into-
little
You
flavor.
just cut it into planks.
Mhm.
You grill them, then you cut them into kind of fries or stick size. You dip them in. It's so good. That's what I like about this dip. It's good with veggies and with chips.
Absolutely.
So you can't go wrong.
I like that. Even
So that's
it
what
would
I
be,
did for you today.
pardon me?
Smokehouse Ranch dip.
I like that. Let's
It's
see what
good
the
with
ribs look like.
Oh, let's do the ribs. Okay, one sec.
And then Mick, you've got a special announcement about your new show. I want you to tell everybody.
Okay.
Yep. So this is
I'll
as you
talk about it real quick while we're wrapping up. So
Okay.
my show it's called Sizzle. I love it. Sizzle with the exclamation mark. It's called Sizzle. And you can just Google Sizzle. If you want to do Sizzle with Chef Mick, which is like the full name of the show, it's called Sizzle with Chef Mick. And it's a topic show. It's not all cooking. There will be plenty of cooking, but I'm doing all things like, I think I told you my squirrel video. I have a squirrel video, during
I do
Valentine's
too.
week. Some squirrels were just getting in on my backyard. And I was just sitting out there and I was like, what is going on here? So I was like, no, no one's going to believe me. I have to tape this. I did tape it. So anyway, let me finish up the ribs while you can also the videos. Tell them where we can find the videos. They're called Quick BBQ Boneless Ribs, or you can call it Quick Boneless BBQ Ribs. You can
Right,
do
see-
either one. And
on Luvafoodie YouTube, on Mick Brown's Barbecue Rescue YouTube video, on Luvafoodie Clean Eating Facebook page, on Luvafoodie let's see, Twitter, TikTok, a little mini version of TikTok. So pretty much all social medias. I think the best place to go to see the full video would be YouTube. But Luvafoodie YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. We announce everything that's new on YouTube. We do a lot of cooking videos. Some are short. We do all of our LinkedIn live shows. Like this one will show up tomorrow on Luvafoodie YouTube. So I would say if you're a Luvafoodie fan and you want to know what's happening both with our live shows and with our cooking shows, follow us on YouTube. And Mick, your shows are going to be on YouTube also starting. Sizzle will start when?
Yeah, you can usually find me. I'm mostly active right now on LinkedIn and on Facebook. So you can always find everything on LinkedIn and Facebook. And you can search Chef Mick Brown or you can search BBQ Rescues, pages for both. And I'm doing some Instagram, not much. And also the exciting TikTok. Remember our TikTok? We just mostly, I joined right before March 2020. And when that hit, I just stopped doing it. But I went back this week and you just joined. So
I just joined about 3 weeks ago, and I've been posting a lot of videos. I'm still learning TikTok, but it's kind of fun. I think there's a lot of silly videos on TikTok. I do mostly cooking or some nature ones, but
you get the squirrels too, and that's the funny.
I did get the squirrels.
The squirrels, just like I did.
That was pretty funny. The squirrel video.
So I finally got the hang of it, and now it's the end of the video.
Okay, hold it up a little bit more.
Go this way.
A little bit more.
Down, up.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now stay.
One just fell. That means I have to. One fell. It means I have to taste it.
Okay.
So these are the boneless barbecue ribs. And how long did it take you? Half an hour, right?
When did you put the sauce on? After you grilled it?
Yeah, I just put the sauce on just now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure for our viewers.
Oh my gosh. Look how juicy that is.
Oh, so good. So somebody's going to have a nice meal today with you. Yeah, nice.
That's why I do them now, because I knew if I did them last night, they'd be gone.
Right.
So, it's so good. Michelle,
it is good.
It's so much for having me. You're giving me lunch today. I'm having ribs and chips. As a matter of fact, I want to put some chips on it. So you can get my whole
Thank you, Mick. It's been a pleasure. And you're going to come back and you're going to do a chicken video for us in the near future, too, with our new chicken lovers.
Right. And wait a second. I need to get a dollop of dip on there.
Okay. Make all of us really jealous and hungry because I already had lunch, but now I'm starving again. Looks ribs, great.
The smoked chips and the sauce. My mouth is very, very happy right now. Wish you were here. But you have to try it. This dip especially, it's amazing. It's amazing. You have to try it.
All right. We will try it. You and I will be back on soon with our chicken lovers recipe and our contest. So stay tuned. Mick and I like working together. We have fun, and he always does a great job. And I appreciate you taking the time out of your day today to share a little foodie fun with all of us.
Oh, I'm going to let Crystal taste. She's off camera, but why don't you taste it?
Thank you, Mick.
Wait, hold on a second. My friend's tasting it.
Your friend's tasting it. All right.
The dip.
Do they want to be in the video?
No, she doesn't want to be in the video.
Oh.
But she will give you a comment of what does it taste like? Good. Did you hear?
Did she say good?
Yes, she said good.
Good.
Really good.
All right.
Hey, Crystal. Okay. There's more Crystal and me once we go away. So bye. It's nice seeing you.
Bye. Thank you, everyone, for our special second of show this week. I appreciate everyone following us. Hey, join us next Monday when our special guest will be Chef Jill Sullivan and Marilee Grosham, and we will be doing a fun kind of cooking, talking women show on Monday, 4 o'clock Central Time next Monday. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and happy St. Patrick's Day for those of you that are celebrating next day or two. Thank you.